Hey, retired granny. I'm out here today with Lucy. Lucy doesn't want to chase the balls right now because she knows I got some treats in my pocket. I'm going to take her for a walk down the driveway after I get her to do a little bit exercising out here. She's on day 6 of her heat. She's not doing too bad, actually. She's keeping herself clean as best she can. And I've only just noticed a few droplets from her. Just trying to, make sure that I clean up behind her, washing the blankets and stuff. Make sure that we keep everything as sanitary as we can, as much as possible. So far, it hasn't been too bad. I was sitting in the house and she was just out here laying on her bed with Miss Kitty. So I thought I'd come out and get her moving around a little bit. I was sitting there thinking about this show that I've been watching on TV. Jesse and I started watching this series on Netflix. We went crazy with Netflix once we finally got our high-speed internet out here in the country. We were out here for 18 years without high-speed internet. We started watching the Supernatural show. I don't know if you've heard of it. I'm sure some of you probably have. It's two brothers, Dean and Sam. They're like, I don't want to call them ghost chasers because they go out and fight all kinds of different demonic forces. Right now, they're trying to stop the evil forces that are trying to open up these seals. There's like, I forget how many seals they're trying to break open. And then when the evil forces get all these seals broken open, then hell is going to open up. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. But anyway, a few episodes back, we watched one particular show. One of the brothers, Dean, made a deal with the devil. He sold his soul to bring his brother back to life because his brother had died. So he made a deal that if his brother came back, that he would go in his spot. So Dean ended up going to hell. And they showed him in one episode, it was a cliffhanger, and they showed him, and he was in hell. And I can't describe it other than, I can't even describe it. It was the last episode of the season. It was what normally would have been a real big cliffhanger, and you would have had to wait for the new season. But because all of the seasons are on Netflix, the very next day we tuned in. And I'm thinking, how is Dean going to get out of hell? And the thought occurred to me that, get the ball, Lucy. Get the ball, Lucy. Lucy's slacking. She don't want to exercise today. So anyway, the thought occurred to me that God is the only one that was going to be able to get Dean out of that predicament that he was in, because God can do anything. The next episode, Dean is crawling his way out of the ground, if I remember correctly. He don't know what's happened. He just, all of a sudden, he's made his way out of the ground, and he's in a gas station and there's nobody there, and we don't really know what happened. Come to find out later on, it was an angel of the Lord that pulled him out of hell. He had this big handprint on his arm. And I got goosebumps because I didn't want to say I knew it, because when somebody says I knew it, You don't really know if you're going to believe them or not. And I should have said something. I should have said that God is going to get him out of there. But I didn't. I kept my mouth shut. I don't like to play guessing games when we're watching shows like that. Mr. Clark is the one that likes to do that, not me. As it turns out, it was the angel of the Lord, under the Lord's command, that he pulled Dean out of hell. The episodes have moved along a little bit, and Dean's talking a little bit about hell and what hell was like. He told Sammy, his brother, because Sammy got in really bad shape after Dean died, and had to bury him, and 4 months went by, and he was in bad shape. He was drinking a lot and feeling bad. Dean told him, was trying to describe to him a little bit about hell, and that even though he was only gone 4 months, it was more like 40 years in hell. And the episodes were just, oh my God, I don't even know how to explain it. It just, got me to thinking, it scared me, because I'm thinking, man, that's a terrifying thought. It don't matter if it feels like 40 years or 80 years, it's an eternity. If you go to hell, you're there for eternity. And the thought of that just terrifies me. It's not something I want to think about, going to hell. So this morning, when I was thinking about that show, because it kind of has stuck with me, the thought of going to hell. Nobody wants to go to hell. So I was thinking, because about 25 years ago, I had a angel speak to me. And it's kind of hard to describe why and how and the circumstances. But I heard an angel speak to me this year, right here. And ever since then, I just have had a lot of peace come over me. I always felt like something was watching over me. I never felt worried or alone or scared. I just always felt at peace. And there were times over the years that I had anxiety and depression. Years when I was drinking, and there was a little bit of time that I had to work out of town. I was away from my family and my kids, and I had a lot of anxiety during that time. So when that angel spoke to me, I had a peace come over me, and it was like the Spirit of the Lord just enveloped me. It was warm and soft and white. That's how I know it's the Spirit of the Lord. It was a female voice that spoke to me. That's why I think that it was an angel. Ever since then, I had this fascination with angels, and I wanted to read books on angels, and I surrounded myself with beautiful angels. I even opened up an angel shop, and I sold angels of every kind. I have angels all over my house. I just wanted other people to feel what I felt, and I wanted other people to learn about angels, and I wanted them to be comforted. I was comforted, so I wanted others to be comforted too. I have a lot of angel stuff in the basement from the days that I had my shop, because we ended up having to close that shop down because my sister-in-law Linda was robbed at gunpoint on the day before Thanksgiving, and it was a very, very scary experience. Never in my wildest dreams did I think anything like that could happen in an angel shop. But it did, and it was very unfortunate. So I have a lot of angels in my basement that are packed away from those days. Just an experience I wanted to share. I'm going to take Lucy out. I'm going to take Lucy out front now. It's kind of cold out, so we're going to have to start heading in. Hey, Lucy Gootsy. So yeah, that's my story about the angels. And I just wanted to share. And know this. The one last thing I'm going to say is know this. God will not be mocked. I've said that all these years when the Lord took the want for alcohol away from me, going on 26 years ago now. I realized then that I would never mock the Lord. He did that for me. And He will make miracles in your life if you just trust Him. Put all your trust in Him, and He will make miracles in your life. All right, that's it.